You might have already saved enough for retirement and not even know it. I get if you're thinking, hey, Riley, I'm an engineer. I've built the spreadsheets, I've created the models, I've done the calculations, and believe me, I still need X amount of dollars before I can say I'm ready to comfortably retire. If this is you, I want to share one common mistake you might be making and 3 ways to fix it. A common mistake I see in a lot of retirement plans is assuming a constant increase in your spending every year. Call it inflation, maybe 2 or 2.1%. But it doesn't reflect real life. Let's say you create a budget and your plan shows that at retirement, call it age 60, you'll be spending $100,000 a year. And because you're very thorough, you look up the FP Canada planning assumptions for inflation, which is 2.1%, and you put that in your model. This means at age 60, you need $100,000 a year. And at age 90, you're going to need $180,000 a year to have the same amount of spending power. Doing the calculation like this can really overestimate how much savings you need. This is where I want to introduce you to something called the spending smile, coined by researcher David Blanchett. He studied how retiree spending actually changes throughout retirement, and he found 3 things. First, in early retirement, expenses are higher. You're traveling, you're doing your hobbies, you're living your life. Mid-retirement, expenses typically dip as you slow down. And then at the end of retirement, costs can potentially pick up again as you start paying for healthcare and medical costs. So here's 3 things you can do. Number 1, if you're using a spreadsheet or some other software to do this, you want to break up your retirement into at least 3 phases. Have the first phase, the early retirement, where you're spending more, a middle phase where you're spending less, and a third phase where you're spending more again. The second thing you can do if you're working with a planner is ask them about this. Ask them how they're modeling your spending. What path does it take? Is it a straight line? And lastly, if you don't have a plan and you haven't done this kind of modeling and you don't want to do this kind of modeling, partner with someone that does it. If you want to see how it works for us, we do this as part of our free retirement assessments.